We're going to be taking questions from some of our listeners that sent in questions through Ask Nate at Retirement Rescue Radio. And Josh is going to read some of those questions, and I'm going to go ahead and answer them. So, Josh, what do we got today?
Steve says, for years, I've had half my money with one broker and half with someone else. They're both nice guys, and I thought it would be good to get advice from two different people. But now it just kind of seems a little confusing. Am I better off to have it all in one place?
Great question. We actually run into this quite a bit. People will, and normally the reason that someone is using multiple advisors is they feel like they're getting more diversification if they're doing that. But a lot of times what we've found out, it's the exact opposite. You are not getting more diversification because the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing, basically. And so in this case, one advisor, you could have the exact same holdings that this advisor has with this advisor. This advisor is going for growth focus. This advisor might be going for growth focus. So you've all got Apple and Microsoft and Netflix and Google. You've got all of those in this, and there really is no diversification. And so those two advisors, I guarantee they're not going to be talking to each other to find out what the other one's investing them in, And so it's not really a diversification. And if you're worried about like different platforms, maybe one of them is using Schwab or one of them is using Fidelity or TD Ameritrade or Pershing or whatever it is, right? That's not diversification either. I believe I have a YouTube episode that I recorded on, was it the MRG channel, Josh? Or was it our Retirement Rescue Radio channel? Where I talk about the different trucks, blue trucks, Chevy trucks, Ford trucks.
Oh, that was the MRG channel.
It was the MRG channel? Okay, so we'll put a link to that in there as well. Because it's like, it's the same truck. Whether you paint it a different color, it's the same truck. It doesn't matter if that truck is parked in my garage or that truck is parked in a neighbor's garage, it's still a truck. And so it doesn't matter if you have Apple at Pershing or Apple at TD Ameritrade or Apple at Schwab, it's still Apple no matter where it's at. So even having multiple advisors or multiple different places where those funds are held, that's not true diversification. And like I said, you actually could have less diversification than you think, simply because one advisor doesn't know what the other advisor is doing. So you could have a lot of overlap with the investments that you hold. If you want to take a look, we do portfolio analysis for people to find out what they actually are invested in and find out how much risk versus how much reward they're taking. But so we can give you an answer of, would you be better off to have it all in one place? My opinion is, in most cases that we have run into, the answer is usually yes. But once again, I don't want to just say that blanketly and give that advice. I would like to actually have a look at your situation to find out what you would actually need to accomplish. Great question.
Another good question to ask back would be, do you have two primary care doctors? You get conflicting advice there depending on how each of them were trained.
Yes, definitely. As always, guys, if you want more Confidence in Your Retirement, our contact information, our calendar link is going to be in the description. So don't forget to smash the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every single week when we get new content going on. We also have another YouTube channel for our podcast called Retirement Rescue Radio, where we also dive into a lot of topics very deeply. We do that long format, sometimes half an hour to an hour is what some of these can be. And so once again, guys, appreciate you sticking around here. Join us next week, same time, for some more content to give you the information that you need to empower you to live the retirement that you deserve. Take care.